everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Eversoul. For today's video, we're going to take a look at a developer's note that was just released for some updates in the game. I was I was playing my game here, just chilling, and I noticed I had a red dot, and developer's note popped up saying to check out our changes regarding Guild Raid and Champs Arena. So, before I even look at what's changing, I want to quickly talk about my feedback. And sorry, I normally have my face actually here while I'm recording, but for now it's just a little pop-up. But yeah, I'm really curious to see about these dev notes, so let's go ahead in here. Let's take a look. Let's see what's up. So there's gonna be some changes here. And oh yeah, by the way, apologize if I sound a little nasally. I just sneezed like 100 times, I think. All right, let's get to it. So dev notes, upcoming changes to Guild Raid and Champs Arena. All right, we've revealed the Guild Raid and Champs Arena with the last maintenance on March 9th. We want to apologize for the contents in which you've all been waiting for may not have been satisfactory. Since the addition of the contents, we have carefully been monitoring all your feedback and decided to apply the following changes. So first of all, they are amazing. Like, this company is so good. I feel like they do such a good job listening to feedback. And I'm shocked. Like, every time they release something new, if it's not what we hope for, they actually fix it. Like, they really listen. And that is just really, really cool to see a company be so responsive. So props to Kako Games for sure. All right. Changes applied to guild raids. Originally, guild raids were designed to have guild members collaborating together to defeat bosses with a shared HP. However, the current guild raid system is not working in this intended way, and players were reluctant to try the content without clear communication among the guild members. In order to improve this, we've decided to replace the existing policy and change it so that guilds can compete by summing up the best records of individual members. In general, oh, that's fun. So, guild raid boss will no longer share HP, but change to be personal raid boss. The guild raid boss is not defeated, but will have multiple lines of HP. Participation. You can participate 3 times a day. The boss's HP you bring down will continue to be maintained as you participate up to 3 times per day. The boss's HP will reset on the next day when you try again. If you have completed a guild raid one day, you can use the skip sweep feature instantly to clear from the next day. So that would be only if you're not trying to better your score, I guess. Or if you're doing it on auto anyway, and you just want to finish it. But I mean, what's the point of participating 3 times a day? I guess we'll see. Okay. All right, score calculation. The damage individual members inflict on the boss over 3 times per day will be saved. If you inflict higher damage the next day and beat your own personal record, it will be replaced. Beat your best score method. The more lines of HP you deplete from the raid boss, the higher your scores will be. The best scores of each guild members will then be summed up to determine your guild's final score, which will ultimately decide the guild's ranking. Note: it's not accumulating scores during the entire guild raid, but summing up only the best scores of your guild members. So, if you feel like you've already reached your best score for the day, you can choose the skip feature for the remaining counts for the guild raid by choice. Okay, I love that. I have to admit, like, that is really good now that I hear it described that way. Personally, you know who your best heroes are, right? Or your best souls are. And unless you're experimenting with completely different teams, once you figure out what works best, there's kind of no point to try your lesser people, right? Once you figured out what works best, you could just skip the rest of them. I love that. That's not so bad at all. All right, rewards. The existing battle participation reward and the victory reward will be gone. New personal accumulated record reward. When the accumulated points obtained from daily guild raid participation reach a target cumulative score, a one-time reward will be given. If the score obtained today does not exceed your current best score, the highest score obtained for the day will be accumulated. Ranking reward. As before, after the end of the guild raid period, all guild members will be rewarded according to your guild's final ranking. However, instead of the scores calculated by accumulated damage across guild members, it will be changed to each guild member's best scores are summed up to decide on the guild ranking. Other. When you participate for the first time of the day, a clone deck that duplicates your soul's current data and specs will be temporarily created and used. After the clone deck is created, the soul reset, keepsake enhancement, and soul growth performed on your original deck afterward will not affect your clone deck. Interesting. However, this feature will not be included in the next guild raid. The issue where Petra's skill ignores the damage reduction buff affected by the boss will be fixed. And then during the 3 times of participation allowed per day, it will be restricted so that you cannot duplicately use a treasure from the same group again. Alright. That's weird. So what's the point of the 3 times of participation per day if we're just trying to beat our best score? I guess they're just encouraging you to try 3 different teams completely so that you're figuring out how to use all the souls. I really do like that this game encourages use of all of the souls. They want all of the souls to be relevant. They always buff the worst souls in the game at the moment and make them better to try to bring them up to the level of all the other souls. So there's not like this one soul is the most busted. It's kind of like they want you to be able to use everybody and have fun with everybody, which I love that mentality, as they've said in other developers' notes. But let me know what you think about the guild raid. So this is good and bad, right? It's somewhat bad for a guild like mine that has some super OP people that can like literally carry the team. The people that are gonna be the ones to smash the whole damn boss, and it's like they're just rolling with the punches, you know, they're just going and you're just hoping you can keep up. But that could be good because it encourages more of an even, well-rounded guild of people that are all equally competing. If you have slackers that just don't, or if your guild is not really all together in the same grouping as far as your level goes, you might need to start, like, we have a cluster for Celestials. If anybody needs a guild, let me know. I do have a Celestials guild that's really wonderful, and I'm sure we're going to have multiple guilds and adjust people based on this, but it's probably a good thing at the end of the day. Like, having a couple people be able to carry the whole team is not ideal, and it's not really fair, because then it encourages people on the lower end to be total slackers and not feel like they need to push. Or, yeah, if we want to have everyone benefit, you know, it kind of needs to all be a little bit more equal. Yeah. All right, we're aiming to apply the changes above on March 30th. Due to many changes to come, the next guild raid planned on March 30th will continue with Chariot as the guild boss. Additionally, when the clone deck system is applied, the efficiency of using the same soul multiple times will decrease, as you no longer are able to equip all the keepsakes into the same soul multiple times. We will look into this and also other issues. Wait, the clone deck system is applied. The efficiency of using the same soul multiple times will decrease. Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, March 30th, big changes. So not the next round. I thought this was going to be already the next round, but no, not quite. March 30th will be these changes. All right, let's see about the Champs Arena, if that's the same thing as well. So Champs Arena was designed to be content that allows you to compete against other Saviors decks, having more decks than Arena and earn more arena coins. We did not want to enforce excessively competitive PvP and approach this in a light way similar to the previous arena, but as a result, this did not incite much interest in Champs Arena participation and only increased the homework for Saviors to do. I agree. In order to improve these points, we will replace the existing policy and apply a new method of giving our rewards based on the time when your ranking is maintained. Participation and matching. 5 daily entries for free, plus Champ Arena ticket, plus consuming Everstones for entries will remain the same. You'll be matched only with a player of a higher ranking. So the current top ranked first place will not be able to try matching ranking. If you beat your opponent, you'll be switching ranks with the opponent. Oh, so there's not gonna be no like it was just a clone where you could just farm it, where you just tank. People will tank if they don't care about it, and then other people can take advantage of those people with the one-man defenses. Doesn't seem like that's going to be a thing, because participation will only be with higher ranking than where you're at. That's really interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I'd rather just farm it for resources, but I could do without it either way. So maybe this is better at the end of the day. All right, when you set your defense, rewards, the existing victory reward, daily reward, weekly reward will all be removed. Your rewards will accumulate based on the time you maintain your current ranking. When you're setting your defense deck, a clone deck that replicates your soul's current data and specs will be temporarily created and used. After the clone is created, the soul reset, keepsake enhancement, and soul growth performed on your original deck afterward will not affect your clone deck. After Arena Double Rewards event, this will be changed so that cumulative rewards for maintaining your Champ Arena ranking will increase. Okay, so this reminds me of, it's weird, this reminds me of Guild Arena from Infinite Magic Grade, where that would only be like once every other week though, and you would lock in your defense kind of thing for that period. So you would want to make sure you made your souls the best as possible before you lock in your defense for the week. All right, as the applied changes to come will ask saviors to maintain a top ranking for as long as they can. We anticipate this could create more competitive and strategic content for you to enjoy. The details of the revisions to come will be explained in detail in the upcoming patch notes, but please note it can be revised with the actual patch. Also, we're looking into revising events as well, as we're currently screening all of your feedback. It's not possible to apply all of the revisions, but we'll make sure to take into consideration your valuable feedback in future events to come. To show your appreciation and apology, we're sending 1,000 Everstones to all saviors that can be claimed by March 20th. In addition, tomorrow is White Day. There will be additional rewards, 1,004 Everstones going out, so please stay tuned for those rewards as well. I have no idea what White Day is. As an American, that just sounds super racist. I mean, in a white what? Like, what's White Day? As in a, never mind, let's not go there. Weird. All right, I don't know. Do we need a White Day? I don't think so. I have no idea what White Day is. I guess I need to go find out what White Day is. Yeah. Alrighty, well, oh wait, P.S. In the next update, we will remove the affection point decrease from the affection system. Oh my goodness. Do they mean the weird thing where it's like you get 20 points, but then you really only get 18? I think it means that. When you're doing the... I noticed when I was trying to go on the dates and I would choose one of them, you'd get less than what it said you would get. That was really weird. Okay, so this is really nice to see, but yeah, March 30th is the update for this, so stay tuned. It's not yet. Just kind of keep rolling with how guild rate is for now. And I guess this is good because we know what's coming. So now you guys can go and adjust your guilds accordingly. If you want to make a big boy guild and a baby guild and have different groups of people together that makes sense for how they're pushing this, well, we have time to do that. And let me know in the comments below what you think of this idea of a more competitive Champs Arena in less the typical 3v3 tag arena, all the things. What do you think about these changes? Hope you guys appreciate this video with a little bit of my thoughts and, I guess, narration. And I'll see you in the next video.